Hello everyone, this is Jax in my kitchen. Today, I was craving nachos. I'm always looking for the best nachos in the whole wide world. If you know me, you know that I love nachos and I've liked nachos since I was in middle school. Anyhow, I just finished a run and I'm like, what can I make for dinner? So nachos it is, and I'm going to show you how to make a really simple vegetarian nachos. Now, if you choose to eat meat, make sure it's grass-fed, grass-finished, and all the things, checks out the marks, but today we're doing a vegetarian version for those who love veggies. If you can see, I am wearing my Sustain Me Living and Wellness shirt with all the principles, 9 pillars of health that Barbara talks about. And E is for exercise. So if you're sad, go running. If you're angry, go running. If you're anxious, go running. If you are confused, go running or dance. I do both. All right, let's get to this. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, you're going to find yourself some really good chips. Now, I used to love Siete, because they were corn-free, and I think they were grain and corn-free chips, but they got bought out by somebody else, and I'm not going to mention that. But this is the next best thing. This is white corn, and the ingredients is literally white organic corn, organic avocado oil, water, lime, and sea salt. That's it. So you want to make sure if you're going to make healthy nachos, try to get the best chips or make your own if you're adventurous. So we got some good chips. Now you got to decide what veggies you're going to have. So we have some sweet potatoes here from the farm. We also have some butternuts. Is this butternut squash? I think, yeah, butternut squash that we grew in the garden. And we have some black beans. And then over here, I have sauteed onions, peppers, bok choy, and we seasoned it with the taco seasonings right here, the Baja sea salt. It's actually pretty good, not bad. And then don't forget your Kelty sea salt for your guacamole and everything else. All right, so definitely need guacamole. So you're gonna get an avocado and you're gonna mush it up really good, and you must put some cilantro in there. Cilantro, the more the better. And you're gonna put some jalapenos. Oops, okay. Lime is one of the key ingredients of a good guacamole. And then typically, I mean, you don't need to add the taco seasoning, but I am, because I don't know, just a little bit. And you're gonna add some Kelty sea salt. Just a couple, like that. And you're gonna mix it all up. Now this is to taste how much lime you want in your guacamole, because obviously some people like it limey, some people don't. I guess I like it limey, I don't know. Anyway, there's your guacamole. See how simple that is? Make sure your avocado is organic. Make sure your ingredients are nice and quality. Okay, so as I was saying, chips, guacamole, make sure you add your jalapenos, because I love jalapenos. So we're gonna put them in there. Limey to taste. And okay, the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna layer. I like to layer my nachos because then you're gonna get all the different goodness in every bite. So I usually start with the chips on the bottom, and you're gonna just sprinkle some black beans. Make sure your beans, you can make these really easily on the Instapot, by the way, so you don't have to get canned. Then you're gonna do sweet potatoes, just like that, just a little bit. Oops. And some butternut squash. My goodness, these are going to be yummy. I'm making a big mess. I'm definitely not barefoot Contessa here. All right. And then your sauteed vegetables. See, it's just fun. Make it fun. Make it your own. You don't have to overthink this. All right, here you go. And then for cheese. Now, if you are a true vegan, obviously you're not going to have cow cheese. You can maybe do goat cheese. You can also do a vegan cheese if that's the thing. But I find that most vegan cheese are really super unhealthy. So I rather eat the real cheese. And we have grass-fed, grass-finished raw cheddar here. And this is from Azure Standard. And this is a Calico cheese block thing. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, all the good things. So if you're going to choose to eat cheese, make sure it's quality. And I would just honestly stay away. Make your own cheese sauce at home if you want to go vegan. There is a recipe, I believe, on my website for vegan cheese sauce if you want to do that. But I'm okay eating real good quality cheese. All right, so we layered it. Now we're gonna add more chips. We're gonna add more chips here. And my oven isn't working right now, so we're doing a very small portion. Someday I will fix my oven. I will get to it, I promise. This is gonna be like the funniest nacho video in the whole wide world. Okay, so more sweet potatoes. There we go, boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, that was loud. What on earth? Okay, somebody hired me for their cooking show. Okay, there we go. So some black beans, repeat, butternut squash. There he goes. And your sauté veggies. And boom. See? So easy, so yum. And then I spilled that everywhere. All right, and then we're gonna do some cheese. And I'm trying to do this very quickly because my videographer here, she's getting tired and my dogs are barking. So we're gonna go quickly. All right, and more chips. Y'all, I guess I'm eating chips today. I usually don't eat very many chips. I try to stay away from corn chips. This is why I used to like the Siete chips because then it was a little bit healthier. But I mean, corn's not bad for you. It's just you don't want to overdo corn. That's my rule of thumb. Corn can be estrogenic, especially if it's GMO corn. But you know what? Corn has vitamin B1, which is good for your nervous system. And, so. All right, so we're going to put some more black beans here, just like that. Oh my goodness. I cannot even imagine if this was like actual TV. All right, so I'm just gonna use up the rest of this. And we're just gonna pile it up because now I'm running out of room. So we're gonna add the rest of the potatoes. And we're gonna add the rest of our veggies. Now, as far as the oven, I usually put it at 425 and I usually do for like 9 minutes. Seems to be a good amount of time to melt the cheese. And because everything is cooked, that's why it doesn't take so long. And cheese. We're gonna pile the cheese, just pile it up. Now, as far as, I'm not gonna put tomatoes when you cook it. These are gonna be fresh. And then you obviously leave some cilantro for the end, and then you want to put this at the end. You don't want to bake your guacamole in here. All right, so here you go. Here goes my nachos, and we're gonna put these in the oven. Is it set? But we're gonna put it in the oven, and then we'll show you. Look, oh look. It's always good to have a second option for ovens when your oven doesn't work. And there you go. I'm gonna start. And now it says 20 minutes, but we're gonna only do 9 minutes. Okay, so we're back. Here are the nachos. They are completely done and they look delicious. Now remember, in the Sustain Me principles, M is for moderation. So you don't wanna eat this whole thing. You definitely need to share it. Nachos are for sharing. That is our #1 rule in our family. So the fun part is the toppings. So what are you gonna put on top of your nachos? I'm gonna put some fresh tomatoes. And these tomatoes came from our garden too. And you just put as much as you want. And we're gonna put some fresh cilantro because there's never too much cilantro, okay? And then of course we made the guacamole. And we're just gonna do a dollop. I never knew what a dollop was till I was like, I don't know, like yesterday. So a dollop. You're gonna decorate your nachos because we eat with our eyes first, right? I think. I don't know. I heard that expression somewhere. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. And then if you are going to eat sour cream, now I'm okay with sour cream. I don't really eat that much dairy myself often, but if you are, Nancy's is a good brand and it's full of probiotics. So this is actually pretty good. And this is good cows, good grass-fed finish. And you're gonna do a dollop again. I think there was a commercial one time that had a dollop in their commercial with sour cream. I think that's where I learned it. All right, so you want to make it nice and fun and pretty. Okay. And then, okay, I don't know. I don't really like that much sour cream, but okay. The next thing, your salsa. You can make your own salsa, your own pico de gallo. We did not make no pico de gallo today. Typically, I do. Now, one trick I learned from my daughter is if you can't open this jar because you don't have muscles like me, then you can tap it like this on the counter, just gently, don't break the glass. And then you just, there you go. And you're gonna just put, let me get a spoon. And you're just gonna put as much as you want. Make sure your salsa is organic, make sure the ingredients are good. Always read the back of your labels because you don't want to put anything in your temple that is going to cause issues later on in life. All right, so I think that's good. And then if you like hot sauce, then just get out some hot sauce. This one I got at a local Mill Spring store. It's hot sauce, and this one came from Ashford Standard. This is the Chipotle Habanero, and then you can just put it on your plate. Don't put it here in case somebody doesn't like hot sauce. All right, guys, this is how I make my nachos, my vegetarian, vegan, no, they're not really vegan, vegetarian nachos. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope you get inspired to go and make something healthy, yummy, and good for you. So if it's actually better, if you are craving something, to make it at home, it's just so much better for you. All right, see you later.